Good morning. It is March 5th. It's about 7:30 a.m. I'm going to take you guys on kind of a full day in the life of a teacher. So we're kicking things off now, and I'll check in throughout the day. But I've been walking to school. I only live like a half mile away, and I had never done it until this year. So last week I walked the whole week. It's Wednesday. I've walked every day so far. It takes me about 9 minutes, and it's got me a lot of extra steps. It's kind of a nice way to wake up. I just listen to nature and walk and drink my coffee. It's like been pretty nice in Minnesota, so in the morning things are slippery, and then by the afternoon they've melted, so it's like puddly and wet. So I just wear my boots and keep shoes at school. I did fall last Monday. My elbow does still hurt from that anytime I lean on it, but otherwise it's been great. Today is pretty overcast, a little windy. Not the nicest of days that I've walked, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna put my other mitten back on, drink my coffee, walk to school, and I'll see you guys there. We have made it. There we go, 9 minutes, 56 seconds from my front door to my classroom door. So not my fastest, but not bad. All right, I do have my shoes here, but I'm not gonna put them on because I have morning recess duty. It's about 7:45, so I need to go outside in 10 minutes. But I just have been leaving these here so I can change when I get in here. I am gonna take my jacket off for a few minutes, just to breathe a little. Yeah, we have our first round of parent-teacher conferences tomorrow. Well, first round for the spring. And then the second night is on Tuesday. So today I have to get stuff ready for that. We are gonna STAR test. We did our STAR reading yesterday, so we'll do our STAR math this morning. I have high school students that are coming over. They're gonna be doing a art project with my class, like a collaborative art project. So the high school art teacher's daughter is in my class. So perks of having her is that we can do this project. So Thomas Dambo, he is a artist who uses like scrap wood and makes trolls all over the world. And he actually did like an installment of like 5 or 6 trolls in my town that I live in. So they're gonna come over today and kind of talk about those trolls a little bit. And each troll has its story. So my class is gonna get to create their own troll and come up with its story. And I think they'll draw it out, and then the high schoolers will eventually make it out of clay for them. So they'll bring it to, not life, I guess, but 3 dimensions. So I'm excited for that. They'll be over here today. And then we're gonna go hang out with our first grade buddies today as well. We're gonna make leprechaun traps with them. So we have a busy day. Some stuff that's not our norm, but it'll be kind of fun. And I mean, it's a good balance. Like STAR testing's not fun, but the high schoolers and the first grade buddies is. So that'll be good. So I'm gonna pull up my morning meeting slides. So those are ready when I get in from morning recess. And then I'm gonna be ready to go out. So I will check in with you guys this afternoon probably. So see you then. All right, it is lunchtime. It's very windy out there. I had morning recess, and then we went outside this morning, and with the wind, it was like -4, which it was so nice on Monday. It was like close to 50, so it's just been all over the place weather-wise. But I normally would walk home for lunch, and I usually go home and hang out with the dogs for a little bit and eat my lunch. And even with walking, I'm able to make it back. I can still be home for about 20 minutes, and then I walk back. But with conferences tomorrow, I decided I'm going to stay. I have some hot dish that one of my friends had made and brought me, so I have a little hot dish left here, so I'm going to heat that up. And I'm just going to get conference stuff organized. That way I don't have to rush this afternoon and don't have to stay late. I keep it pretty simple because they're just 15 minutes conferences, so I'm going to get their report card. I'm going to have our last math assessment. I kind of have like a checklist of math skills we've done this year and just whether their child is needing help, meeting expectations, or exceeding them. I have writing samples, and I also kept writing samples from the fall, so I need to keep their writing sample then because I like to be able to compare them to show growth as far as like structuring paragraphs and just their writing in general. We have some flyers for like summer stuff that we just hand out from the district. Let's see. I think that's kind of about, I don't have a ton. Like I keep it pretty simple. Oh, then I have a work habit sheet. I printed that. Where did I put that? that I'll have them do, where they go through first. I'll find it, but they just kind of, students rate their work habits, and then I rate them as well, and then it's just some different questions for them. So I'm going to get those things gathered and eat my lunch. So I'll can do that, and I'll check in later on. So peace. All right, here's what they filled out for their troll. Again, Thomas Dambo, the Danish artist and sculpture maker of the trolls. So they are going to make their own troll. They came up with its name, physical features, where it's going to live, was it like to do they have a special power, behavior, and the moral we can learn from their troll. So they did this. Tomorrow they'll write a story using this like a short story, because a lot of his trolls have a short story explaining the troll and how they help protect nature, essentially. And then on Friday, the high schoolers are going to come back into art and help them start kind of sketching their troll. I think I talked about that at lunch. If I didn't, sorry, that made no sense of what I was talking about, but we're going with it. Conferences, a little sneak peek. So this is one thing, their work habits, a little bit about themselves, things they like. And then I had them do this in the fall, so I'd like to compare it. I kept it. Just social, emotional, making sure they feel like they belong, have a friend, can compromise, stuff like that. And then their strengths and areas to improve. So we'll fill this out tomorrow, and then I will put their one from the fall in their conference folder with it, so we can kind of look and see how things change throughout the year. These are also some of the skills we've hit so far this year, so I'm just letting them know whether they're needing more work, meeting, or exceeding. And I have a couple samples of their work that I will also include in the folder. So this I already filled out for the conferences I have tomorrow. The ones I have on Tuesday I will do later. And then, let's see, they'll write a letter to their parents tomorrow, which they did in this fall as well, so I compare that. And then their opinion writing I'll get in there. So besides that, with their report card, it's kind of what I got going for conference stuff. But my prep's almost done, so I'm gonna go pick them up. But I spent most of the time just getting their folders ready. And by folders, I mean a folded piece of construction paper with their name on the front. Day's almost done, so see you at the end of the day. Goodbye. All right, the school day is over. I'm feeling pretty good about conference stuff. I got a lot of it organized. I found their stuff from the fall and get that put in the folders of students whose conference I have tomorrow. So all I need to do tomorrow is we will fill out that sheet I showed, like the work habits, kind of self-reflection sheet, and then I'll have them write a letter to their parents, and that'll be good. So I really like comparing the letter, especially because a lot of them, beginning of the year, it's like not very descriptive. And it's also, a lot of them are like drifters on the page. So hopefully when they write tomorrow, they'll be following the margin, indenting a little bit neater. So I just like saving them, because if you don't, it's like, they're like, oh yeah, this is nice. But when you can actually compare it to what they were doing in the fall, I feel like that's just a little bit more impactful, and like they understand more of the progress they've made. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. It's gonna be a windy walk home, but we'll get those steps in. So see you on the walk. The sun is actually out now, and when I'm out of the wind, it feels pretty good actually. So not mad. Way better looking than this morning. Okay, I'm just about home, and the wind was at my back like the entire way, so that was not bad at all for how chilly it was this morning. Pleasantly surprised. Rudy is always waiting in my front window for me, so I'm curious to see if he will still be there, since he has Gus and Stanley to play with, if he will still be there. I'm watching two of my friends. So I used to actually, both the boys I had in class, I also used to nanny them in the summer. That was COVID, so like 5 years ago. But anyways, their family's in Florida, so I'm watching their two dogs. So they got to play today. We'll see if Rudy's still waiting for me, or if they're out playing. Bummer, he's not there. Too busy playing. Welcoming crew. And I just realized I left my computer at school, and I have a Google Meet meeting at 4:30. So in 13 minutes. So I'm gonna just do it on my phone, I guess, because I'm not going back. I'm not gonna drive to school to pick that up, so we'll have to make that work. I also drank, this is like full. I drank like no water today. That's great because I have volleyball tonight. Got to hydrate up. Okay, it's 5:15. I just got off the call. It wasn't super formal or anything at all. So a lot of other people were on their phones as well. So that was fine. I didn't need my computer to be able to do anything. I'm going to keep playing some fetch with these 4 crazy dogs. Oh my goodness. I just threw in the other half of pizza I made last night for dinner. And then I will be leaving for volleyball in probably about 30 minutes. So since it's just me, I've been cutting my frozen pizzas in half before I bake them. So yesterday I had half of this one and today all the other half. It's a loaded baked potato. So that will be dinner. They're just all so excited. Having a doggy door in a fenced-in yard, clutch. So we love our house guests. All right, I just got home. It's about 10 o'clock. We did win the championship. It was super fun. We played a game. It's because it's double elimination. So we played the semifinals. We won, got into the championship. So then there was a game in between us. We played the championship. We won. And then after that, got some food together as a team and hung out for a bit. And now I'm home. So I'm going to throw the frisbee for the boys. They're all boys here right now, the 4 dogs. And then get myself to bed because I have a long day of conferences tomorrow. So it was a good day. It was a fun day. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.